There are 10 RS Elites racing here, and they headed off from the line in close formation at the start of their 16-mile race. Ed 2 went into this race leading overall and added another race win to extend her lead. Can Do 3 was second today, with Joyce in third. Pisces got a good start in the Sonar fleet, while the series runaway leader Bertie got caught inside her while wanting to head out into the tide. They jibed away, got across her bow and quickly moved into the lead. By the time we saw Bertie again on the run, they had an enormous lead, but just after we filmed them here, they had an impressive broach. But they recovered to take the win by nearly 2 minutes. Simon Clark, sailing Jenny, took second today, while the Shoreham Youth team, in Josh, came home third. The American disabled sailor Kerry Gruson, sailing Blue Bayou 2, scored an impressive fifth today and lies sixth overall. Apart from an OCS result on Saturday, Bertie has a perfect scoreline so far. We spoke to Simon Barter about racing this week.
Well, we had a great day today, lots of breeze, and the fleet started off to the east, and some of us got slightly tangled up, but got out into the tide, and then it was a question of the long run down through the deep water channel down to the mainland shore near Portsmouth before a beat back up again. In fact, we had 2 of those, so that was quite a lot of sailing today.
And whereabouts were you in that course when we caught up with you just after your broach?
We needed to jibe onto starboard to get down to Browndown. My son called the jibe, and we went straight into the jibe just as the squall came through. Alice, my other son James, almost had the pole on, and we just rolled through. Once the main boom hit the water, then it was a question of rounding up and waiting for everything to come back upright.
In the Solent Sunbeam class, Danny is the boat to beat, or perhaps we should say the unbeatable boat. She's had a straight run of 5 wins this week to sit very comfortably at the top of her class. Today she won by over 3 minutes from Melody, with Penny in third. Today's racing hasn't altered the current overall results, and Penny stays in second, although she's 11 points behind Danny, and Query remains in third overall. The Redwings got off to a flying start today, with some getting away from the line and some not. Rosetta was the first to hit the outer distance mark and was then joined by Quintessence. Despite her poor start, Quintessence went on to get her best result of the week, taking second behind Goose, with Avocet in third. Rosetta made a good comeback too, to finish in 6th. Harlequin leads the class overall, despite her worst result of the week today when she finished 4th. While the rest of the White Group classes have been sent away to the east, the 88-strong X1 design fleet, the last to start, was sent away to the west. The first leg to Murray's in Gurnard Bay saw the fleet short-tacking along the shore against the tide, before a long run to the eastern Solent on their 12.6-mile course. On the run, Excalibur had a good lead from Liz Wiz, Phoenix and Catherine. Unfortunately for Excalibur, she was judged OCS at the start, so Liz Wiz went on to win this race and take the overall class lead. Lass was second and Arrow was third. Overall, Liz Wiz leads from XL and Phoenix. It was the penultimate day of Extreme Sailing Series today, and Group Edmund de Rothschild started the day well by winning the morning race from the Wave Muscat and Group Armour. The Wave Muscat turned in a strong performance with 3 wins in the 7 races to extend their lead over Echover, which still holds on to second place, although Group Edmund de Rothschild is now only 5 points behind in third. Oman Sail Masira slipped off the podium down to 5th after a string of poor results today, but they're still all to play for in tomorrow's final day of extreme racing. That's it from Cowswick for day 5, but join us tomorrow for coverage of the Etchells, J80s, Sigma 33s, quarter tonners and Contessa 32s.